Okay, guys, so today we're going to talk about the leadership ladder. This was implemented really this year. I think the first time we heard about it was at Summit last year. Melanie Mitro did a talk about it, and this is a great tool that we need to use for ourselves as coaches, as leaders, and for our coaches who are building this business in your team. Okay, leadership ladder will help you build rank and stability in your business. It is kind of the new norm that we're looking at for structure for your own business. And so what we want to kind of look at is, rank rocks. Rank is super important because you want to get to the next rank, because that's where bonuses come in. That's when you know you're building. That's when you're in this business to build and see your future, right? At least that is for me. So what I want to go over is how this is going to help your own success. And Rachel and I are going to share how this is going to show how to show recognition for your team. And this is also going to help your coach's success as well, all right? So excuse me for not a really beautiful presentation for you. I've got my 3-year-old over here. We're building businesses. A lot of us are moms, and we're doing this from home. Yeah, there he is. So it is what for your entertainment. All right, take eyes off me now. Okay, what I want to first show you is, and I guess we'll screen share here, and I'm going to show you where to find your leadership ladder in the back office. Because honestly, before I went myself and checked it out, I didn't know, and I didn't look at it, and it's our responsibility to go back and read it and learn it, and I'm going to show you where that is real quick. So I'm going to share my screen. This is okay, here we go. Let's see. Training. All right, so what you want to do is you want to go to your, first let me move this out of the way. You want to go to your back office, and you want to go under News and Training, click on Training. Here we are. Wow, Beachbody has us all squared away. I tell you what, that is something I love about our company, as it gives us the tool to succeed. And that is what is wonderful about our organization. I want to go down to Leadership Ladder. And here we go. All right. Okay. These are benchmarks in your business. This is showing you where you're going to find out that being a diamond coach does not always equal the money, okay? That team leader right here is kind of the new diamond. Now, that's not to say you don't want to rank advance, and you don't want to create emeralds, and you don't want to be a diamond, and you don't want to move up in your business. Of course, this is going to help you. This tool is going to help you do that. This will build a solid foundation for growth, because, guys, there is no question of what has to happen in your organizations to get there, okay? I think so often we wing it, and I am right there with you. We wing it, we work with our coaches, we help them achieve success, but we are not building our business actively. We start becoming leaders, right, because we're growing, and we help our coaches become successful, but we forget about the business building activities we need to do each month to get to this next level. So here we go. All right, so business starter. We can see that what exactly we need to do to have, I'm so sorry about the noise, you guys, to have success. Oh wow, I hope it's not too loud with my son. Oh gosh. Business starter is the first rung. Coach is the new business starter. Emerald is really the new team builder. Team leader is the new diamond, okay? And then on, and here we go, forward. All right, so you click on business starter. Guys, this is where you want to help your coaches, achieve. This is the first rung for your new coaches, is business starter. What is this? It's doing the vital behaviors. It's keeping it simple. It is doing the things we need to do every day as coaches. So we're helping them. Right here are all the keys you need to really get a new coach started right. And you want your new coaches to hit business starter, for sure. Here are things that are going to create knowledge. Guys, knowledge is power. And if you are in your back office and you're seeing that you've perhaps dropped rank, it's easy to, this leadership ladder takes a lot of emotion out of this business. It's really easy to say, I have a coach who didn't work very hard, or I had a coach that was all in and they dropped away, or my team isn't working hard enough. Guys, this is where we can say, am I even doing what I need to do to build? Okay. So business starter, we know that we need to build a strong business. The vital behaviors, first and foremost, you need to know your story and how to share it, work on those social media skills, the vitals of being a product of the product, the fitness programs, how can we promote by sharing and not selling, and then just knowing here your basic compensation and how to earn earnings and track your Success Club points. So you can see, this is so awesome, and I'm not going to take you too far into this, but this gives you even all the training that you can use to help your coaches get started. Most importantly, this is what I want to show you. On each rung of your leadership ladder, there are benchmarks, clear benchmarks that we have to do each month. If you are a business starter, you probably are earning $100 a month. You are always hitting Success Club 5 in your highest paid rank as a coach. If one of these if this Success Club isn't happening, probably this isn't happening, okay? So all of these has to happen to fall into place, all right? So, okay, so Emerald, I am not going to spend too much time taking you guys through this. What is so awesome about this is that this allows you to do a gut check. Leadership ladder was created to take, like I said, the emotion out of that rank advancing, and the emotion out of, where does the blame lie if I'm not being successful in this business? It tells us that we can't stop hitting Success Club, that you can't stop building your team, that you are accountable for your business, and it shows us what we need to do to hit that next rung. And so if we are finding that or maybe our team isn't as strong as it needs to be, or that coaches are dropping rank, or maybe you've dropped rank, this tells us to go back to our vital behaviors and look at what we need to do for all of our business building activities. Because honestly, we are the only ones that can create our own success. All right, so this brings us to, then we go to Diamond, Star Diamond. Okay, my computer's really slow. Okay, there you go. This is on top of what we always are doing. This gives us more activities to look at, to help our coaches succeed. Now, what we talked about getting coaches started right in our last training, Shelly discussed about how, working together and making sure that, unless you're building and filling your funnel with coaches, to work together as a team to create these groups for your coach trainings. Because it is really, when you're building your business, it's really important to do these things together so that you're not, I want to say, wasting your time. But you guys, if we're building a strong team, you guys need to be doing your vital behaviors and all the things you need to do, and help your coaches do the same. Now, I want to point this one out to you, though. This is your goal. 2-star is your goal, because that is when your business starts to explode, and you also are looking at that 2-star bonus, which is very nice, okay? This is important. So when you go and you look at your benchmarks, this may seem crazy, and it may seem like a far stretch, maybe from where you're sitting, but it isn't, because now you guys have the tools, right? This is a regular commission you're earning as a 2-star to 4-star diamond coach. You are always hitting Success Club 5. Your highest paid rank is a 2-star diamond. And you have 6 personally sponsored coaches who are achieving Success Club 2. I don't know if Rachel's going to touch on it too much, but she may talk a little bit about volume. And that's a whole other training. We don't need to worry about that, but it is something important so that you can look to see if your weak legs and your strong legs are equal and that's super important to getting a great pay and a great paycheck, right? A great commission. So what I love about the leadership ladder, you guys, is that we no longer have to guess. And now you can give responsibility to your coaches and your team and say, guys, this is the new standard. This is where we're going. Talk to me about where you're at. Are you doing these activities? And what can we do to help you get to the next rung in the leadership ladder? So I love what Beachbody's doing for us. I love that they aren't just like saying, oh, go hit some emeralds, go grab a few people to be part of, your team to get you there, and maybe you'll be successful. No way. They're showing you that even as an emerald, even as a diamond, you guys can have a fantastic opportunity for a wonderful, paycheck or commission, because you can see how your business will build. There are a lot of diamonds that aren't making any money, aren't making a living, because they're not building their team. They're not achieving the volume in their legs. They're not being a little bit strategic about that. And then there are emeralds that are doing really well. So this doesn't so much talk about rank anymore as much as where is your business? Where's your business sensibility? Where's your accountability? And I love that because it's our own business. We are totally in charge of it now. And it's working with your coaches on this next realm of the ladder to get them successful. And that's what we want. So you got to set your goals in conjunction with your, this helps you set your goals in conjunction with your ranks. Okay. So team builder or team leader, the new diamond. You'll get there if you're doing those things. So if I did anything but motivate you guys to like totally go and learn about the business, the leadership ladder, then let's do that. And we'll ask questions, talk about things in a minute. And I want Rachel to go ahead and talk about how this is really going to help with recognition and how we can motivate our teams.
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you so much, Mona, for talking about that. One more thing I wanted to add was that it totally builds sustainability in your business, because as a diamond, or when I was pushing for diamond, I remember just having these huge pie in the sky ideas about diamond. I was like, I'm going to be making $1,000 a week. I'm going to be totally working this business and killing it, because that's what I had seen some other diamonds saying that they were making. And then so I hit diamond and I was like, yep, that's it. I'm good. Sounds great. Awesome. Got my next paycheck and it was still $150 or still $200 or, whatever the case was. So what this does is if you start aiming for team leader instead of for diamond, then you have that sustainability and you have that paycheck there, because you have to have, what is the weak leg for team builder there? You have to have 200 team volume on your weak leg for team builder, and you have to have for diamond, you have to have 5,000. So if you look at 5,000 weak leg volume, that's a lot of team cycle bonuses over the course of the month, which is where your residual income comes from. So that's a great benchmark for you guys to start pushing if you're wanting to make your paychecks consistent over the course of the month and the year and so on and so forth. And then as for recognition, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of struggle with recognition. It's so easy for me to be like, yay, you went emerald. Yay, you went ruby. Yay, you went diamond. That's great. But since it's our fourth vital behavior now, which means we're supposed to be doing it every day, this is kind of hard for me in the past. So now you're able to use the leadership ladder to help with that. So you're able to go in and you can see, well, first of all, you get those monthly emails that are like who's moved up in rank and whatever, but it also shows up on your leadership ladder as well. So you can see, oh, I have 2 team leaders now, or I have 2 business builders now, or whatever the case is, it's in your downline. So you can kind of go through there and then shout out those girls or guys and let them know what they're doing that's being, moving their business along, and therefore moving your business along. So it's just another way for you to find something to shout out about with them. Obviously, they're still selling challenge packs. They're hitting Success Club. These are all ways that you can talk about rank advancement. I mean, you can talk about recognition and everything else, but I love having the leadership ladder on top of that, because somebody can hit Emerald in their first 5 days as a coach, but that doesn't mean that they're immediately a business starter or whatever the case is, or a business builder. So let's say they like hit Emerald and then they're stuck at Emerald for forever and they're starting to get discouraged and this and that, whatever. You have this new thing now, like, oh, hey, now you're a business builder. That's another way that you can rank, you can talk about them on social media and fill their cup and everything else for you. So let's go ahead and open it up to questions at this point. If you guys have any questions about the leadership ladder, it's all still new for everybody. I strongly believe that eventually we are going to go to leadership ladder as being a huge push in our business now. Instead of diamonds and star diamonds and 15 star diamonds, it's going to be, like now, okay, so now, for instance, if you guys haven't gone to Summit, they're going to be this huge, this big walk of all the people that are star diamonds. That's a big group of people every year that come out and do their star diamond walk. I have a feeling, I don't know any, insider trading or anything like that, but it just continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I strongly believe that eventually it's going to be, now it's all the team leaders, now it's all the organizational leaders, now it's all the executive leaders that are going to start coming out. Because even as a 15-star diamond, you can come out and they have that big thing and all that. Those people are not necessarily executive leaders at that point. So that is the new 15-star diamond. And so it's just going to continue to grow. So it's awesome that we're getting in on the bottom floor here and are able to teach our team this and to help our team push for these next benchmarks, so that we are ahead of the game in that sense. And we're not still focusing just on diamonds and star diamonds down the road. So you guys are welcome to unmute yourself and ask questions, and hopefully we can answer them and go from there. So go ahead. Anybody? Nobody ever asked that.
I'm typing. Okay, I'll just say it.
Okay.
So, I guess like none of my coaches yet have reached any qualification on the leadership ladder. But when they do, will I be able to see it like in my drill down or anything, or do I have to ask them?
They will be in your drill down. I feel like it happens monthly. So, it shows it. Let me see if I can show you where it shows it. Okay, so here. In your drill down. It's got it right here. Prior rung, ladder rung.
Okay.
And then, and so that's from like last month. So then every month it'll show where they are here.
Okay.
But then also your team is so small at this point right now. This is something that you can like totally work with whomever is working one-on-one and just be like, hey, what's your week like volume right now? Let's start, like, how can we get this week like volume up? What do we have to do that kind of thing, and then work with them one-on-one. As you get a bigger team, I find it's harder for you to do that and get in there and start asking all these questions. But when you have a smaller team and you're like just starting to build that, that's a great thing to add into your daily or weekly to-do list, just to like reach out and like help them work through that.
So since I have a smaller team now, should I try to make it say, oh, okay, well, this coach I'm going to focus on Mondays, and this coach I'll focus on Tuesdays, so that by the time I do have a bigger, hopefully, following and, you know, everyone under me, I can say, okay, Mondays are my days with Ashley, and Tuesdays are, you know. So would that be beneficial in the long run if I try to get that into my
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why that would be an issue at all. Eventually, you know, it might get to the point where you're like, let's say like both your kids go to school eventually one day a week. So then you're like, all day Tuesday is all coaches all the time kind of thing, you know, and that's just like, eventually you'll pull that strategy in.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Rachel, I don't know. Have you heard anything about like our coach online office eventually showing us what our coaches' week legs look like in the future?
People have asked about that on the wall, and they just keep giving us this like, those are things that we're working towards, you know, whatever type stuff. Because I asked about that, and I also asked about active status guarantee. I don't understand why we used to have to call in for that, you know. But it's all still in the works. I'm hoping that maybe they'll talk about that at Summit, and like, because, you know, it was 2-3 years ago at this point that they initially said they were changing our back office on the cruise. And so it's just been a very long process, I guess. So we're still working on that. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, well, then this was a super short video for you guys. That's good for you. Make sure that you check in on Wednesday at, it'll be 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Pacific, for how to get your coaches to hit Success Club. And that's actually going to be with Shelly Hobbs and one of her downline 4-star diamond coaches. It was originally with Sam, but she is she has to do something or something like that. So we're going to switch it up just a little bit, but she's still going to give some great advice, and it's going to be awesome. And then also we are having a live power hour tomorrow. So check the page for that on when that time's going to be, and go from there. So hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and I'll get this recording up as well as soon as possible, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Okay.